Now, I need my laptop because actually, so it's a weird thing where it's like, nothing happens, but in actual fact, it's like, actually, no, this might actually be streaming now, as we found out the other day.
Well, isn't it streaming?
It should say if it's not, but now's the time to find out. I'm not connected to internet, which is an issue.
Right, of course. And you won't get any because we unplugged. Right, yeah, I guess. Oh, shall I just check on here?
You can have a look, or I can check on my phone.
Oh, yeah,
Might be able to connect. To be honest, I might not be able to connect because for some reason last time I came here it didn't work, so it might be a different thing.
Okay, let me see.
I'm just going to set up a hotspot instead. On my phone. We'll need to get the Wi-Fi when we get here.
Well, the Wi-Fi's not going to work there.
Some Wi-Fi might.
Okay, gotcha.
Like there's a ton of different Wi-Fi stuff. I think it will just be a booster, so it will just mean it's slow.
Okay.
I'm hoping is the case, and it's not like a big thing.
Yeah, it is streaming.
Cool. And what's it streaming on?
Okay,
Twitch.
so Twitch, and then I can check YouTube.
Yeah, check YouTube. I'll check Facebook. So
Yeah.
these are my what? Oh, there we go.
Yeah, we're on YouTube.
Oh, are we? That worked. Nice. I'm intrigued to see if those bots work.
Oh yeah, let me look up.
I'm checking Facebook. I've managed to connect to my hotspot. Oh, we're live.
Awesome.
And I'm going to comment. So Anthony said apparently we might want to send a comment on the YouTube one as well, just to see if that works.
Okay.
That is awesome.
Does this all
Facebook's the one I think actually people are going to be tuning in for. So.
Okay, yeah.
Let's just bear in mind there might actually be people interested.
Yeah. That sounds weird.
Yeah, I think it's just kind of insensitive. No, that's right. It's okay. It was just a rough for a bit. So the next thing to try is obviously can we run a game? So if you wanna.
Yeah.
So actually that game should be running right in the background.
So
If you hit the tab,
yeah.
let's just see if it works as it is for now.
If the game works.
If it shows up on if the capture. So you'll see the issue now is obviously the game's open,
Yeah.
but you don't know. You can't just look at the OBS to see.
Yeah.
Because as soon as you click off that, it's going to disappear again.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, if we could get a second monitor set up, then obviously that's the
okay.
point of that. Is then you can then look without having to then use a laptop
Okay.
to go on the stream to see if it's working.
Okay.
So I'm just going to see
Is it?
the stream.
Oh wait, no. Look, wait. Well, how did I just?
Oh, it's working. Yeah, it's working.
Yeah. But. Okay.
It's because it's not every game is going to be able to work. Like, I know I had issues with like Skyrim and Minecraft doing this sort of stuff. So yeah, if you click that and yeah, just mess around a bit. So that's basically how it is. Like that's all you
cool.
need to know really.
So this is what source is this set to?
Yeah.
Is it? It's not set to any source.
Okay. I'm gonna get Tom to check the live stream just to see if it's how it's running.
Okay.
Just because I've realised it's buffering a little bit for me, but I don't know if that's just because in here the internet. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
I think we need
that's
to see how it's running for like someone who's in a completely different space.
fine. What source is this on? It's from your PC, right?
Yeah, so you'll see
Okay.
if you game capture.
Is that what it's on?
Yeah, we can maybe we should probably rename it because it's a bit confusing because it looks like it's a console but it's not. So that's what it's running. So you can rename it if you do what you just clicked.
Mm.
No, sorry. Right click on it and then rename.
So it's quite easy.
Yeah, PC capture. Maybe. But yeah, obviously you should know that anything like that,
Mm-hmm.
compared to that, is always going to be the game capture.
Anything like what?
Like that, whether it's called that there or not, it's going to be, like, even if it's game capture, on this one it's the PC, whereas that one will be the Xbox. Does that make sense?
No.
So that's not capturing anything because it's waiting for the Elgato, which isn't plugged in.
Oh.
It's waiting for that, which isn't plugged in. Sorry.
Wait, I'm like.
So that scene is VGC, video game capture. That's a blank screen because that's not plugged into anything.
Oh, but what?
Whereas that is working because if you click it.
This?
Sorry, click that. And then click back onto that. Huh. Seems to have gone off there. Maybe if you click here, maybe it's because it's... Click on the actual here. Let's just see if that's right.
Okay.
Let me see. I wonder if this could be placed in. It's a bit weird, isn't it? Why are you struggling so much?
Just buffering.
He says it's the audio.
What's the audio?
He says the audio sounds a bit off. Because that, let's see.
I wonder why. Maybe because the microphone's down here.
Yeah, if we put it up here. How's that, Tom? Is that better? How's that, Tom? Is that better? That sounds better, right? Do you think? I think it might be the game audio as well. So if you just tab out.
Yeah.
Which one? No, which one do we think it is? Do we think it's that one? I think it's that one.
Audio output capture.
It's captures,
Okay.
which makes me think it's capturing. So if we turn that down. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Right, let me go on Twitch and let me see if I can find the stream and see, because I can just keep an eye on Tom's comments. That's a bit better. There's not a fan in the background, but it is currently sat on the PC, which might be an issue. I don't know if there's a way it will actually sit up there.
So I
It's
can
quite...
still hear fan-like sound.
I like Tom's comment.
Tom, love game for good.
One follower away.
Yay! How excited.
So we need to change that. So if you can click that little edit symbol.
Change what?
Change the game because we're not playing Minecraft. You can click. Yeah, just close that. Leave it as it is. You don't need to set one. So you might need to change that occasionally.
Okay.
Just because obviously I don't want Twitch to get annoyed and be like, you're not playing Minecraft.
Yeah, got you.
You need to just go up there and then channel. There you go. It should update slowly. Okay. I'm just making sure there's no issues with this. It's definitely all plugged in, right?
Oh, we have 10 followers now.
Oh,
Cool.
maybe it was Tom. There's that last. So it doesn't sound good still. Is that an issue?
The chat box seem to be chatting either.
Chatbot's not working currently, which is fine. We'll deal with that in a second. And then, yeah, okay. So I don't think it's an issue with the internet, is what I'll say, which is my main concern.
Okay.
It's probably because we aren't background noise.
The background noise isn't nice.
Right, click back on here.
On the game on here.
Yeah, on OBS. Let's turn that off and see what that does.
This.
Yeah. How's that, Tom?
Maybe you can't hear us. Everything has gone quiet.
Okay.
Oh wait, what if I go like? Oh wait, no.
I mean, the quadcast should be the one that's picking it up. That also seems to be picking it up as well. So maybe turn that off.
Okay.
How's that? Is that better? Maybe you just can't hear us now. Do you mind holding that? I'll just message him.
He said.
Oh, that's perfect. Oh.
Yeah, okay. So what? So it's.
So I think it's one of two things. It's either the quadcast, or I don't know if this cable was slightly unplugged. Okay, can you let's just try let's just make sure it's definitely like that. That's the issue.
Okay, what about now?
How's that, Tom?
It's back, I think. Okay.
Okay, turn it off. Is that better?
Still there.
Ah.
Okay.
Try turn that back on.
Yeah.
And turn that off again. Sorry, it's because the stream takes a while to go through. I'm just making sure like there's not an issue of like we've taken the wrong direction.
Oh.
So that's working. So that's Moobot, which obviously works.
Yeah.
Let's just see
It's basically gone though, I think. It's nowhere near as bad as it was. Okay.
That might be something we just have to keep an eye on. Like it could literally be because I'm holding the mic.
Yeah.
And moving it around and stuff. Go on Nightbot, which is that middle tab, I think. There you go.
Yeah.
Click the little edit arrow. See if it says if it's going to show advanced settings. Okay, that doesn't seem to be working. What's default? What does it mean then?
Wait, default where?
Okay. Go back. Click that. Yeah. Ah. It is connected.
Should I just do it again?
Yeah, try it. Okay, try it. Right, I'm just going to unplug the mic, so if it goes, that's why.
Games.
How's that, Tom? How does that sound? Is that better? You, I'll I'm going to go into the other room just to hear this. Can you just talk a little bit into the mic?
Okay.
I'm just going to see how it sounds and stuff.
Okay. Talking, 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 talking. I'm talking, 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 talking. Talking, 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 talking.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Could you... Okay. Next thing I want to try is... If Tom is still watching, I don't know if you are, Tom.
Don't know if he is. Don't think so. He said, I'm still watching.
Tom, could you... I'm going to stand in the corner in a second. Could you let me know if you can hear me okay? Can you hear me now?
He said, yeah, I can hear you, but it's quiet. Okay.
That's fine. I just want to see like how far away we can stand.
Yeah.
It might be a case we use this, but we just plug it away from, like, we use that as kind of an extender cable.
Yeah.
Because that USB is very short.
Okay.
But if we got a longer one.
For the mic.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it'll be fine. And then maybe we use the front ports to plug in. So.
Okay. He said,
Anthony's tuned in on Facebook.
Yes, Anthony, slay. Slay.
Can you now play the game a little bit?
Okay.
And I want to see what volume the audio can get to.
Okay.
Of the game. So you might need to tab in and out a little bit. So just follow whatever it's saying.
Okay.
Right.
This is a weird game.
In a way, every game is a gambling game. Sorry, I realised that's not any way you can see. Tom's just sent me a message to ask, is this a gambling game?
Yeah, it's so true. Every game is.
Every game could be a gambling game.
Every game is
right,
gambling.
Can you guys hear the audio from the game by any chance? And it's fine if not. It might be that we have it turned off currently. I also don't know where you're going to be letting us know, but I'm checking Twitch currently. It is, Anthony just says, it is in fact. Full stop, slay, full stop.
Yes!
Oh. Oh. Yes, Anthony, I can see your message on the stream. I just wasn't checking. This is something we're going to have to bear in mind, is the fact that trying to keep track of 3 different streams all at once is going to be a bit of an issue. So, yeah. Can you hear the game audio, anyone? That's good. Can you hear the game? Does the game make sound? If it doesn't, that's fine. That's just kind of the last thing I wanted to check. good to know. But that's also because I'm still a bit further away from the mic. So. No, can't hear the game. Right, can you tab out?
Yeah.
And then can you go to the stream? Go to OBS.
OBS.
Streaming kind of software that we're using. Yeah.
So,
Right. Should be that. Is it that? Which one do we think it is? It's that one, isn't it?
audio output capture. Yeah.
Turn it up a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Then I'll go back to the game. And then if you could let us know.
But are we sure this game has audio?
So Thomas's game audio is quiet, but maybe that's right. I think game audio is on, which is good. We should be able to hear it. Okay, Anthony says that's there. So we know how the game audio works. We can't hear the game audio, but that's my issue.
Yeah.
I'm just going to put it around. This.
Okay, yeah, this is good. Is the audio turned on?
Game audio.
Yeah, or like the speaker.
The speaker, yeah, it's just that little mini port that I don't actually know what it is.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But I was wondering, we could just have a Bluetooth speaker.
Yeah. Yeah.
We can try that. I've got one already.
Yeah. Cool. Okay.
Right. Well, the speakers don't work, but that's fine.
Okay. Nice.
Okay. Tom says it's loud, but only because we are so quiet. But that can be amended if you can turn the game audio down.
Yeah.
And I think the mic's on as loud as it can be, right?
Mhm. Yeah, it is.
That's good to know. I mean, that's all working. The only issue I've got. Okay, one last thing for the watchers. By the watchers, I mean Tom and Anthony to try is if Claire goes to one of the overlays that doesn't have sound. One of the overlays like take a break or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Okay, can you hear us now? Just turn that one back on.
This one.
Okay, what about now? Is it alright now, or does it still sound bad, or just trying to figure out which audio is the best to use? Okay, Anthony says yes.
Can you hear you now? Okay.
Right, I don't know what else we want to try. Really.
Well,
Is there anything else you wanted to test?
the YouTube bot isn't working. But
No, but we can figure again. That's what we can figure out in 48 hours. Just go. Yeah, I don't know how the Nightbot's not
because
working.
I put timers. I put 3 times on to go every 5 minutes, for example.
Quick dashboard. Settings. Connections. Okay, that's interesting. We'll figure that out in the meantime. That's alright. Okay, that whatever that mic aux thing is definitely should be off. If you can go back onto OBS.
Okay.
Anthony now says that you guys sound like the Borg.
Okay. So Mike
That's better.
Ox.
That is definitely better, right? That is definitely helpful. So I know you checked.
Quadcast.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Okay. Right. That should be better, right?
Mm.
That's good. Okay. We definitely know that needs to be off then in that case.
Okay, cool.
So maybe if you go to we're gonna game sounds a bit quiet. That's fine. I mean, I'm more concerned with not being able to hear us than the game.
I turned the game volume down as well.
Yeah, so we can turn that back. We can mess around with that during the stream. It'll depend on game to game, right? No game visual, which is also understandable because we're not playing the game. If you were to click then back onto the game,
Yeah.
that should work. Will you bear with? Yeah. And that's now working.
Okay, sick.
Do you want to just try a different game just quickly, and then this will be,
Yeah.
and then we'll stop.
Okay.
Alright, thanks Anthony. We're just going to try one more thing, but that's more just for, I guess, your purpose in terms of understanding. Right, if you open another game,
Okay.
so any of the ones on the left could work.
This one.
Yeah, that's the one we played the other day. If you hit play, and then wait for that screen to sign in. So the stream won't show, I don't think, until that's like properly started.
Mhm.
It's taking a while to launch, which is weird. There you go.
Weird.
So stay on that just for a minute.
Cool.
What do you want to say? How are you guys not glued to this amazing?
I'm not glued to what?
Tom said sorry was gone for a minute, but now not. And then Anthony was like, how are you not glued to this amazing webcast?
That's true.
And that's the facts.
And that's just the fact.
Okay, awesome. So that's already that's running in the background. So that's done
Okay.
it automatically, which is
Awesome.
good. Yeah, I think we're gonna need a second screen so that we don't need to keep checking it on just
Yeah.
different platforms. So. You know, the thing is, on Restream, which is
Yeah.
this, it
Yeah.
doesn't. Tom, not tonight. It doesn't automatically show the chat. I don't think,
That's a stupid.
unless this does it. Embed chat. Okay, I can have a look at how that works, but yeah, ideally it's there so you can just read each comments as they come up rather than have to like jump between
Yeah.
platforms or show all three at once.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's what we want, I guess.
Gotcha.
But yeah,
Gotcha.
that's all good. Okay, I think we're good. If you want to go ahead, close
Yeah.
the game and end the stream.
So, but streaming from like the Xbox, for example, is that quite similar? Is that just like
Yeah, you just need to make sure you're on the right overlay. In this case, VGC.
right? Which so I don't really understand that completely because do we only have one VGC overlay?
No, you've got one for one for each one. So you've got one
Okay.
for Farah Games, one for Albion Games, and I might
Okay.
do another one for the esports team.
Okay.
But it's identical.
Yeah.
It just changes that from the PC to the game.
Okay. Awesome.
But if you've got any other questions, obviously, and I'll be there most of the time, regardless, so we can just go through it together
For 48 hours.
for 48 hours.
Okay. Bye, losers.
Bye, losers.